A few days back I bought my new Girard-perregaux Laureato, and today I can show you the full review including the watch score for it. So lean back, take a coffee and enjoy the video, guys. The brand Girard-perregaux is one of the oldest horological brands that exists today. It all began in the year 1791 in Geneva, when the watchmaker Jean-François Bott signed his first pieces. In 1854, Constant Girard married Marie Perregaux, and together they launched Girard-perregaux in 1856, a maison for horological innovation that would set bold new standards for watchmakers all around the globe. More than a century later, in 1975, the first Girard-perregaux sports watch with an integrated bracelet design and a more than iconic octagonal bezel was born. It received the name Laureato. 47 years and several iterations later, the new Girard-perregaux Laureato Blue Dial lays in front of me on my desk, and today we are going to unbox and review it. I decided to buy the Blue Dial in full stainless steel. The reference for this model is 81010114311A, and it costs around $13,500 here in Dubai. On my wrist today, the iconic Rolex Submariner 126610 LV, the new Kermit or Starbucks or however you want to call it. Always a great special piece to wear, and I thought it would suit the unboxing today. And now it is time to start the unboxing. The receipt in an extra envelope, and in addition to the watch I received a small book highlighting the various GP product families and explaining more about the history of the brand. Time to open the cardboard box. This box has a pretty unique feeling. It almost feels like it is made out of rubber and is very grippy. Inside we have the wooden watch box. Underneath is a second tiny compartment containing the watch manual and the warranty card. The watch manual is a generic one and rather cheap. It's translated in all kinds of different languages. Let's have a quick look how GP does the water resistance rating. This watch falls in the 100 meter category, so it is suitable for swimming and snorkeling. Scuba diving would require a higher water resistance of 500 meters. For such a classy and fine timepiece, I think snorkeling is more than enough. And the warranty card in a small cardboard envelope. A nice welcome text which is also mentioning how old the brand already is. After you registered your watch online, it has a total of 5 years warranty, pretty good as 5 years is currently the upper end of the industry standard for luxury timepieces. And here's the wooden watch box with an engraved Girard-perregaux logo. The box is made of solid wood and not pressed wood as most other boxes. It feels heavy in your hands. So let's have a check how much this box actually weighs. So the box with the watch inside has a total weight of 1.4 kg. So definitely a heavy and solid package that you will get for your money. And now it is time to open the watch box. And here it is, my new Girard-perregaux Laureato 42mm with blue dial. Underneath we find the extra links and the hang tag. The watch box is nice and soft in the inside. The inlay that holds the watch cushion in place also shows the GP Bridges logo at the side, fixed in place by 2 screws. Another nice touch to make this box even more premium. The greatest feature of the watch box is definitely the closing mechanism. You can open the top part up to 180 degrees so it lays flat on the table. The top part can then be used as a storage for all kinds of stuff you might have at your work desk. Everything will lay comfortably and securely inside, and it looks really great. a nice feature you might notice at a second look. Also, the closing mechanism has some kind of damper system inside, so your box won't bang against the table while you opening it. The watch cushion is nice and soft as well, but made from a two-piece design. I wish they would make a one-piece design that is just a bit bigger and softer. I usually don't like those loose things, as I never know where to put it and I'm always scared of losing something that I got with my luxury timepiece. Anyway, not a deal breaker, just a minor improvement I would ask for. And here's the watch, guys. As said in the buying video, I left 2 stickers on the watch, so now it is finally time to remove them. Both stickers are removed and now we can see the watch in its full glory. What a banger, guys. And the case back. The Laureato is handcrafted in Switzerland. Let us check the dimensions. The thickness is only 10.6 millimeters. The case diameter is 41.8 millimeters. The lug to lug distance is around 48 millimeters. The bracelet starts at 25 millimeters and tapers down to 18 millimeters. Nearly perfect dimensions for a modern sports watch. Especially the thickness is pretty dope. The weight of the watch is 131 grams with the shortened bracelet. So I guess the total weight with all the links will be a bit above 140 grams. Next to my Rolex Kermit, 2 banger watches, one impossible to get, the other one might be impossible to get in the future. So if you like this watch, guys, my advice would be better get it right now as it is still available. I could really imagine in the future it will be very tough to get these Laureato watches. So let's bring her to life. The watch has a screw down crown, which has a decent size and feels grippy. Let's give her a good wind. In the first position you can set the date via a quick set date. In the second position you can set the time. After the watch is set, push the crown all the way back in and screw it down. Done. Your watch is 100 meter water resistant again. The Laureato has a distinctive 1970s style, featuring a combination of different shapes, chamfered edges all around the case and curved plugs that hug your wrist comfortably. An H-link bracelet that extends seamlessly from the case with a mixture of polished and satin finishes. The bracelet is also very thin, what fits well to the overall very thin design of the watch case. The clasp is a butterfly clasp with a double-sided pusher to open it. The full clasp is polished. The crown has a decent size, is grippy and comes with a GP logo on top. The first highlight of the watch is the octagonal bezel in a satin finish on the top and polished sides. The bezel is screwed like a bolt on the watch and sits on top of a polished circular ring. This creates a nice contrast and looks pretty crisp. The bold design of the bezel has also a functional purpose. It gives the watch its water resistance and holds the watch case, front and back crystal together. This definitely distinguishes the Laureato from many other competitors who just use the octagonal bezel for design purposes. Design with a function is always a million times better in my view. Front and back crystal of the watch are both sapphire crystal and have, from what I could see, a single layer of anti-reflective coating in the inside. The next highlight is the dial and its Clou de Paris pattern. Little pyramid shaped elevations play with the light and create a very nice premium texture. As a side note, Clou de Paris literally means nails of Paris. The indices and the GP logo are applied and polished to a mirror grade. Seconds, minutes and hour hand are also polished and filled with lume. Another highlight you only notice during a second look is the date window, which is at 3 o'clock. This one shows a beautiful font with numbers that have an open style. So if you check the 6, 9 or 8, they look really beautiful in this, as said, open style. Inside the watch we find the caliber GP 1800, which is a self-winding mechanical movement, a super thin height of only 3.97 mm, beats at 28,800 vibrations per hour, consists of 191 parts, has 28 joules and a power reserve of 54 hours. A movement worth shown through the open case back. Beautiful beveling of all edges, linear Côte de Genève across the bridges and circular Côte de Genève on top of the rotor. So a beautiful executed and technical up-to-date movement inside this watch. Time for a wrist shot. And time for a lume shot. And now it is time for the watch score. So the dimensions are overall great, but to be perfect I would wish for a little bit smaller case diameter. Maybe something like 40-41 millimeters would make this absolutely perfect. The case and features are superb, see-through case back, a bezel that is holding the watch together and nicely beveled edges all around. The movement is a true gem, beautifully decorated, good power reserve, hacking seconds and a date feature. The bracelet and clasp are again nicely finished, but lack a micro adjustment, easy extension or anything else that would make it more comfortable. So finding the perfect fit can be a bit tricky sometimes. For the daily usage, this watch will do a good job and works even better at the weekend as a conversation starter or for your next pool party. For sportive usage, I would definitely prefer a watch with a more comfortable bracelet and especially a more comfortable clasp or strap and a more robust and shockproof movement inside. This piece really feels more like high horology, which you should better not use for sportive activities. Image and history are fantastic, but the brand recognition is not yet at the top level, even though the brand would definitely deserve it. The value for money, considering you get an entry-level high horology piece with an integrated bracelet, is great, and all of that together gives the watch a total score of 79, what made it an immediate buy for me. In case you are looking. And with that, we are at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this review and unboxing. Let me know what you think about the watch in the comment section. Do you think this piece will be hard to get in the future? Are you planning to get one, or are you maybe owning one already? Thank you for watching, stay healthy and bye bye.